In recent years, there has been growing concern that the US dollar, the world's dominant reserve currency, may be in jeopardy. The concerns are driven by a combination of factors, including rising US debt, geopolitical tensions, and the emergence of new digital currencies. In this video, we will explore the question of whether the dollar will die and what the potential implications of such a scenario would be. Firstly, it is important to note that the US dollar has been the world's dominant reserve currency for decades. It is used in international trade, held as a reserve asset by central banks, and used as the currency of choice for global transactions. The dollar's dominance has been maintained through a combination of factors, including the strength of the U.S. economy, the stability of the U.S. political system, and the liquidity of the U.S. financial markets. However, in recent years, there have been several challenges to the dollar's dominance. One of the key concerns is the rising level of U.S. debt. The U.S. has a massive budget deficit, and the national debt has continued to grow. This has raised concerns about the sustainability of the U.S. fiscal position and the long-term viability of the dollar as a safe haven asset. Another concern is the growing geopolitical tensions between the U.S. and its major trading partners, particularly China. There are concerns that these tensions could lead to a shift away from the dollar as a reserve currency, with other currencies such as the euro or the Chinese yuan taking on a greater role in international trade and finance. In addition, there has been the emergence of new digital currencies such as Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. While these currencies are still relatively small in terms of their market share, they represent a potential challenge to the dominance of the dollar, particularly in the area of international transactions. Despite these concerns, it is important to note that the dollar is still the dominant reserve currency by a wide margin. According to the International Monetary Fund, the dollar accounts for around 60% of global foreign exchange reserves, while the euro accounts for around 20%. Furthermore, the U.S. economy remains one of the largest and most dynamic in the world, and the dollar remains the currency of choice for global trade and investment. The U.S. also has a deep and liquid financial market, which helps to support the dollar's position as the world's reserve currency. In conclusion, while there are certainly challenges to the dollar's dominance, it is unlikely that the dollar will die in the near future. The U.S. economy and financial system are still the most powerful in the world, and the dollar remains the currency of choice for global trade and investment. However, it is important for policymakers to address the underlying issues that are contributing to concerns about the dollar's future, including rising debt levels and geopolitical tensions. Failure to do so could ultimately erode the dollar's position as the world's dominant reserve currency.